This MrBeast charity drama has seriously gotten out of control. So recently, Jynxzi went live and started talking about MrBeast and that whole Team Water situation from a couple of months ago. Then Aiden Ross jumped in, straight up asking, where are the water wells that Jimmy said he was going to build? Not long after that, MrBeast responded to Jynxzi on Twitter, but instead of actually addressing the concern, he kind of embarrassed himself and completely missed the point. And now, things have escalated even further, with Jimmy reportedly threatening sue Aiden Ross for defamation. So for anyone who missed it, back in August 2025, Jimmy launched a charity campaign called Team Water. The goal was to raise money to provide clean drinking water by building wells for people in Africa. Now, on the surface, that sounds amazing, right? Another big charity move from MrBeast, using his massive platform and money to help people who genuinely need it. But here's where things started to feel a bit off. The way Jimmy went about raising those donations didn't sit right with a lot of people. Long story short, there were claims that he was putting pressure on others, and some even say manipulating, to get them to donate. There's this one clip going around where MrBeast and a group of streamers randomly add Asmongold into a call. He's live, in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers, and almost immediately, Jimmy asks him if he wants to donate money to stop people from dying. And yeah, that put him on the spot big time. What's even crazier is that Logan Paul, and let's be honest, he's not exactly known for calling people out on stuff like this, even said he felt pressured too. He literally admitted, yeah man, they put me on the spot. And that's when people really started questioning what was actually going on behind this whole charity push.
Hey! What is this?
Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team Water, where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, a big thing. People die from it. And we're just curious. Your friends here were saying you were a very generous soul.
Are you really going to do this shit? Fuck the McDonald's drive-thru, man. This is going to happen to me.
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
Kai Cenat ended up being the biggest casualty of this whole situation. The entire internet was coming after him simply because, despite being one of the most prominent streamers on the planet, he declined to donate to MrBeast's Team Water charity. And honestly, to give some context, the backlash was already brewing before that. People had been giving Kai grief for constantly running subscription drives, essentially asking everyday viewers to throw money at someone who's already sitting on tens of millions of dollars. So when the charity situation came up, the hypocrite label got slapped on him fast. The narrative was simple. You'll hold out your hand to your own audience, but you won't cut a check for a good cause? Looking back, though, Kai was completely within his rights to say no. A tweet with over 6,000 likes put it perfectly. People were actually praising Kai for refusing to let MrBeast guilt him into donating. And that framing makes a lot more sense in hindsight. What made things significantly worse was MrBeast's own behavior during the stream with Aiden Ross, where they spent hours publicly pressuring wealthy individuals to contribute. Kai became a running punchline throughout that broadcast, which only poured more gasoline on an already raging fire. And to wrap up that chapter before getting into what went down with Jynxzi, the core issue wasn't just the pressure tactics, it was that even donors who did give wouldn't receive any public recognition. All the credit would funnel straight back to MrBeast. Then, on the evening of April 10th, well-known streamer Jynxzi decided to speak out about the whole ordeal.
Was one of the most, uncomfortable, weird streams of all time, bro. Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? MrBeast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, Well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, like, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like, you know what?
And honestly, this whole situation just highlights a much bigger problem with the way charity content works in the creator space today. It's rarely about genuine generosity anymore. It's about optics. It's about being seen doing the right thing rather than actually doing it from a place of real compassion. And look, credit where it's due. MrBeast has pulled off some genuinely impressive charitable projects, but this is also the same guy selling questionable food products to children. So forgive me if the halo doesn't sit perfectly straight on his head. If anything, philanthropy should be the baseline expectation, not a PR move. What's also worth pointing out is that MrBeast essentially weaponized public image anxiety against these people. He understood the assignment perfectly. No content creator, YouTuber, or business owner with something to lose is going to tell him no on a live stream in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers. The social cost is just too high. Kai proved that. He said no, and the internet made him pay for it for an entire month, even dragging that old school building controversy back into the conversation to pile on further. So with all that established, let's get into MrBeast's actual response. He replied on Twitter to a clipped moment from Jynxzi's stream, and his defense was pretty straightforward. He argued that since the stream was pulling hundreds of thousands of live viewers and the clip itself racked up millions of views, the donors did in fact receive public recognition. He then added that he felt no guilt whatsoever for publicly asking multimillionaires to help communities without access to clean drinking water. And personally, I'm going to stay out of this one. Watching millionaires argue about giving away money I'll never see in my lifetime isn't exactly something I have strong feelings about. So now I want to move on to Aiden Ross's response, as he would also react to the whole thing on stream. And the first part I'm going to play you is him questioning, yo, where are these wells that Jimmy promised to build?
And if there's videos and pictures of the wells being built and that's different. So where are they? This does not count. This is something you see in a fucking textbook at school. What the fuck, dude? No. Where is it? Where is it? It's 41 million years of water. I know I'll probably get texts and calls, but I don't care. This is a shit show. And I got fucked. From my opinion, I did. Don't care. My perspective, I did. It was a great stream. I don't take that back. But could have been done better. Also, fuck that. No, hell no. I'm gonna say some shit. I was a condom. I was put on a dick. Fuck. Threw the condom off. That's me. Throw it in the trash. Said I was gonna be in the videos where everyone's streamer setups was built. All this, that. Never happened. Never fucking happened. Why? Because sometimes I say things and I'm just authentic. Every single streamer has weird ass allegations, but Aiden Ross is the controversial figure. I'm the fucked up guy, right? When I'm open about everything. Me and my friend group, we show you guys everything, but I'm the fucked up guy. Saikuna, that Asian person, just got caught being a serial cheater. I saw that. All of these guys are all fucked up. But the one thing you'll know about me is I'm fucked up, but I shit when I'm fucked up. These guys don't have backbones, they're pussies. All of them.
Then in this second clip, Aiden would apologize to any streamer he pressured into donating.
And I apologize to every streamer or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake. Where the f***'s the water? Please. I've spoken to many people. That's it. You could shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured. I'm sorry about that. Everybody. I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not fully. No. I'm apologizing to people that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right. That's the truth. I feel bad doing that. That's what I'm apologizing
Now
for.
here's where things get even more interesting. Apparently, MrBeast has yet to provide any actual proof that the wells were ever built. And look, I wish I could say that surprises me, but it really doesn't. And just to be clear, legally speaking, I am not accusing Team Water of doing anything fraudulent or unethical. But let's be real. We've all seen those stories. The nonprofit that's technically feeding the hungry, while its founders are quietly pulling seven-figure salaries, writing off private jets as operational expenses, and expensing five-star dinners as business costs. It happens more than people want to admit. The lack of receipts here isn't exactly shocking either. I'm no expert, but I remember sitting in geography class learning about exactly this kind of thing. Hundreds of millions of dollars funneled into developing nations or various relief efforts, and somewhere between the donation and the delivery, the money just evaporates, often straight into the pockets of corrupt local officials. It's almost textbook at this point. And the charity itself raises some questions even on the surface level. If you go to their website, they're advertising something like 40 million years worth of clean water supplied, which sounds incredible till you actually stop and think about what that means, because it doesn't really mean anything concrete. It reads more like a marketing figure designed to make the numbers sound astronomical rather than a transparent breakdown of actual impact. Something like every $100,000 raised builds one well serving this many people would be far more credible and trackable. But that kind of transparency apparently isn't the priority here. Anyway, shifting gears, Adin Ross would later come out and reveal that he had privately reached out to Jynxzi to apologize for the pressure he put on him to donate during the stream.
I don't think MrBeast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jynxzi and I apologized. And I'm going to publicly apologize to Jynxzi because he's right. And anybody who thinks he isn't right, you're incorrect. When no streamers were answering the phone, I came through, XQC came through. It was a good experience for the most part. And it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't, it wasn't good pressuring people. It made a lot of streamers look bad. and I do apologize for that as well.
And now things take a genuinely wild turn. As of Sunday night, just one day after everything went down, Adin went live and revealed that MrBeast is threatening to sue him for defamation, claiming Adin was spreading lies about Team Water, which is a strange move because if you go back and watch what Adin actually said, it was completely harmless. No accusations, no fraud claims, nothing dramatic. He simply asked Jimmy to show proof that the wells were built. That's the comment that triggered legal threats.
Oh, my bad. You talking about the MrBeast prison mill? Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro. I'm begging. Because the motherfuckers that threaten to push legal today, I will win. And you got money, so it's great. Like, please try it, bro. Allegedly, in my opinion, I say it. Rock Nation gave me a fucking key. Try it. I'm not worried or bothered at all.
And now, next up, XQC weighed in on the situation. Someone who was also present on that charity stream alongside MrBeast and Adin Ross. His take was pretty straightforward. He argued that Jynxzi could have simply said he didn't want to donate or that he preferred to give privately. And sure, on paper that sounds reasonable. But XQC seems to be overlooking one very important detail. We just watched what happens when someone says no. Look at what Kai went through. The man declined to donate and spent an entire month being dragged across the internet. When you're a major public figure with a massive and vocal fan base, just say no isn't really as simple as it sounds. The social consequences are very real, and Kai's situation proved that beyond any reasonable doubt. So while XQC's logic works fine in theory, in practice it completely ignores the public pressure dynamic that makes these situations so uncomfortable in the first place.
As much as I want to agree with Jynxzi as best as I can, right? I agree with what he says, right? But the way out of it is like a really simple solution. Like if you get called up, I think you could just say, like a lot of people did, yo, I just donate privately and shit like that. Oh, that's a cool cause. Good job, guys. I really like the stream. I keep it up. And I usually keep my donations private so that it's just the way it operates. And then people and nobody really blinked an eye about people who said that.
QC would then go on to reveal that he feels like the methods MrBeast used to get people to donate were weird. and he disliked how MrBeast kept extending the time of the stream they did for the team was a charity.
I said it while it was live, and I said it afterwards. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought that the methods were a little bit too much. It nudged a little bit, it was way too much. I said it at the time when it was still live that I was uncomfortable with it. After, and I said it multiple times, that I think that the method was just not okay. Like, just the fact that like recalling and re-bringing up somebody and then going back onto the same people, or I think it was too much. And I think the reading the room was just not happening. And I also feel like, and I think MrBeast knows this already, like the reading the room of that room with me and Aiden was not good either. Like me and Aiden kept pausing and looking at each other and looking at him as in like, yo, can we do like a read the room check? And it's like he would just not connect. You can go back into the VOD at least 10 times. We pause, I look at Aiden, I look at him, and there's a pause, and he doesn't read the room. And I think it's just maybe it's just maybe a YouTube personality. Are you doing like? I think when he said, "Oh, dude, let's extend the stream," and then I pause. I'm like, "Yeah, we could do that." And I look at Aiden, and then he's like, "So basically, we're in." And I'm like, "Well, I need to kind of look at some stuff to see if we can do it." Oh, so we're gonna get in there and do that then. So we're good. And I'm like, "Yeah, well." Bro, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like read the room checks, and you know, like
reading in between the lines.
Yeah.
And for those wondering,
drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm genuinely curious where you all stand on this. Did MrBeast cross a line by publicly pressuring people to donate? Should these streamers just give without worrying about who gets the credit? Or at the end of the day, should people just be free to do whatever they want with their own money? Personally, I couldn't care less either way. If you're a millionaire, donate or don't donate. Not really my business, not really my money. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like and comment if you did, and I'll catch you in the next one.